Okay, folks, back again. It's been a couple days or so since I recorded anything, and see if I can adjust this a bit. Sort of at an angle. It's the usual setup, with my phone on my driver wheel, sitting on my car. I think it's day 4, day 5 of this quote-unquote streak. But it's been kind of a boring set of days. Not much has really happened. I'm set to start at the job on Monday, 9 a.m. Basically, I'm just getting my old job back, and gonna just work with that as I will. If I were to stick it out there again for another year and 3 months, same amount of time as I was there the last time, I would have about 3 years of experience, working in biotech manufacturing in addition to my undergraduate degree. But as things currently stand, the last few days, I've just been continuing on with these Udemy courses, trying to knock as many of them down as I can. I don't know how many I'll have done by the end of the summer, because looking forward, I'm trying to get it, going again with taking, college classes again. These ones are to boost my GPA so I can get into the graduate program, because I already finished my undergraduate degree, but I'm trying to go for a master's in biomedical engineering, following after my bachelor's of science in chemical engineering. And so, like I said, it's been a boring few days, but I've just been watching through these videos for this Udemy course on it was on Python programming. It's called Automate the Boring Stuff with Python Programming, and it works in tandem with a textbook, which I don't have the book, but basically what I'm doing right now, because I've already gone through a Python boot camp and I know or understand the basics of Python programming, I'm really just trying to extract some scripts for file handling with Excel files, CSV files, PDFs, spreadsheets, that sort of thing. And then I can just add this to my my GitHub, once I've built them, basically, or written them, and then I'll have that there as sort of a basis for any future work with that sort of stuff. Because from what I've heard, seen, understood, what have you, that that's a lot of what you use Python for, or can use Python for. But that's what I've been doing, and I'm hoping to get back to more of the robot process automation courses and get into the DevOps type stuff. And what else? Oh, the list goes on as I go on and I read different job descriptions, and I sort of start adding more courses to them. But definitely want to get a SolidWorks certification up to the professional level. But right now, I'm just taking care of business as I can, and even though I've been kind of bored, because I've been wanting to basically get out of here and start making that money, and be knocking down financial goals and that sort of thing. I'm just trying to make the best use of my time right now, and a lot of this feels like trying to cram into 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, what a lot of folks would take 4 or 5 years to learn bit by bit, and they get their degree in, let's say, computer science or software engineering, and they'd have that sort of stuff, and I'm having to try and learn all this stuff in addition to having my chemical engineering degree and then going for my master's in BME. And like I said in the past, it's kind of interesting once you actually get out there and you go, okay, so this is what an engineer really does in this specific field. This is what I really need to know. But, as they say, learning never really stops. And you can't be looking at it as sort of this end point, this end goal where you're okay, learned everything, don't need to make any more efforts, I can just go on autopilot, and vegetate. It's really not the case. especially when you're working in a very technical field, things are constantly changing, things are constantly developing. You have to keep aware of what's going on, where things are going, and constantly be learning and adding to your skill set. Not stopping, not vegetating, not just sitting there and letting the world pass you by. You really got to be active in determining your path and working towards it. So I'm looking forward to hopefully the next few months get more of my debts paid off. Meet some major milestones. And hopefully be able to log back into this channel and be able to say, hey, I'm a DevOps engineer now, or I'm an automation engineer now, and I got all those certifications, and now I'm really learning on the job, like where the learning really happens in many cases. Because, I can get a basis of understanding for this sort of stuff, but, like, it just seems to me like the real learning takes place in real time on the job, when you don't have so many months to sit there and parse through things. You gotta like figure it out, get on Stack Overflow, put your code up there, get help, get answers, that sort of thing. And I'd really want to get in on that, but that's probably why they count years of experience as being so important, because that's where you really learn a lot of things. But anyways, there's probably a lot I could talk about, but it's not even necessarily related to like what this channel's been about or what's going on in my life or what have you. Obviously I'm consuming content about current affairs and politics and whatnot, but I don't know. There's not really much to say about that sort of stuff as things currently stand. So I think that's it. This is a pretty short video, but to anyone who's interested in knowing what's going on in my life, if something major happens, obviously, like assuming I have the opportunity to record a vlog and just throw it up here, I'll do that in the future. So anyways, man, that's pretty much it for me. So I'll see you folks around. Take it easy. Bye bye.